Grand Rising family, welcome to your Thursday the 21st, the True Love Journey Daily Message. Family. So yesterday, I was, I don't even have my shit together, do I? Yesterday, I was all about tomorrow I'm going to do all of these readings and this, that, and the other, and no rest for me, and da 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 da. And then I wake up and Spirit's like, guess what we're doing today? We're having self-care and rest day. You just gotta laugh because clearly my ego has no say anymore. Clearly my ego does not have any more. 1000% has no control over what I am divinely guided and divinely protected to do. So I'm becoming better and better, family, at listening to spirit, to my intuition, to my body, and honoring it instead of controlling and fighting against it and resisting. And and I accept I know that when I return tomorrow or whenever spirit says it's time, that the energy I'm going to have to put into the readings to finish off the love readings for the earth signs is going to be a lot better than what I was going to be able to provide today. So so I accept what is, but I have been meditating in my quiet time, in my rest, and been hearing a lot of messages. I heard the lunar eclipse on the 25th is in Libra. And I heard Spirit say that karmic contracts are dissolving officially. Justice represents karma and partnerships. And the solar eclipse on April 8th is in Aries. So major new beginning energy and karmic balance is taking place right now. We're smack in the middle of it. I have a good friend of mine that just ended and closed out a karmic contract with a partnership that she was in. It's a hard, transition for her, and like it would be for anyone ending something that they've been in for a long time. But she says she prayed about it, and then the divine answered her prayers regarding the direction that she was meant the direction she is meant to go on. So there's lots of, like I mentioned in the other reading, there's lots of major endings, unexpected, and major new beginnings taking place right now. After every ending, there's always a new beginning. The cards that actually came through today, family, was this. That's why I have this deck here, because I'm going to use it. It was these two energies came out today. Endings and Beginnings by Kali Ma. As you can see here, I noticed this earlier. This is the eclipse energy right here. Right? So we have the old must be released so that the new can enter, and a huge transformation. All these butterflies, butterfly maiden is here saying that you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings in great blessings. And I had another friend reach out to me and tell me that somebody from her past is watching her stories. So I said to her, welcome to Mercury retrograde shadow period, right? They're going to be popping up out of the woodwork. Okay. So, not an accident, right? That smack the second that we go into Mercury retrograde shadow period, here they come. The ones that haven't yet forgiven themselves, that hasn't come to terms with, as to why they still keep remembering and being pulled back, right, to somebody that's already moved on from them, right? So we have and then I also heard that the Emperor in yesterday's reading is hard-headed, stubborn, controlling, is currently being dragged by the universe because they didn't want to move on their own when they were being guided to by their spirit guides, their angels, and the universe. However, this fixed nature, this stubborn nature that they have within them can actually work for their favor, or in their favor, if they were to channel that energy in the right place, right? So their fixed nature can be a good thing when it comes to you, per se, because it's a matter of them just channeling this very fixed, stubborn energy into the right things, right? That's for their best and highest good, instead of what isn't for their best and highest good. They know that you don't trust them for shit, but you love them, but you don't trust them. So they are stubborn enough to not go anywhere, and stubborn enough to prove themselves to you to earn back your trust. That's what I heard. But let's get started with the reading for Thursday. I'm going to say my prayer, and then we're going to get started with these decks I have out. I was guided to this deck today, so you guys can join me in prayer, or again, utilize the fast forward option. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. May this message reach everyone that needs it. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, I'm going to actually start with the goddess deck here. I want to split the deck. What is the message and the energy here for Thursday, the 21st, for the collective? Oh my God. True love angel gang. Come on. Look at this right off the bat, right? We are in this beautiful energy here of true love, unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional forgiveness. I can't make this stuff up at all. As you can see here, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Yes, look, under that, expect a miracle, Mother Mary here. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You deserve this. Medicine woman, I picked this energy up. I don't know if it was in the equinox reading or the reading yesterday. You are a channel for divine healing power. We have Mother Mary here telling you to have faith that your prayers are heard and answered. Expect a miracle off the bat, right? We have here blossoming here. Remember that you are just getting started, blossoming and blooming, very significant with spring. You're sprouting. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. I forgot to click the TikTok camera, so I'm holding it up again for everyone to see here. One more time, that we have true love energy coming out as one of the first cards out here on the deck. We have the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you, and expect a miracle. Okay, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered, family. You're getting what you deserve and what you are worthy of. Your patience is paying off. And then we have this blossoming card, which is very significant with spring. Okay, you are just getting started and on your journey. Okay, so keep nurturing it. Keep calling Archangel Gabriel to help you to keep nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas, your project, whatever you're creating and building. You're just now blooming, blossoming, and sprouting. A flower does not bloom and blossom in the same day, family. It takes time. Keep nurturing your projects, your ideas, yourself, your self-love work, your true love work that you're doing on yourself. Here is making a huge difference in the shift of frequency and in the vibration. True love is generated from within, and all this inner work the self-love work that you have been doing here with this blossoming card is helping you here to manifest the true, authentic, genuine, and authentic love, family, okay? And for some of you guys, it is a miracle, right? You probably have been, on your own for a while, or your whole life you've always dreamed of this, I don't know why I heard all consuming and has dreamed of this beautiful, deep, sacred, spiritual, unconditional love that's true and everlasting and undying. And Mother Mary's here saying that it is possible for you, and it's in the energy, and it's already here. Split the deck to unconditional love. I can't make this stuff up. Unconditional. We have both Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary here, ascended masters showing up, and it's because you aligned. Oh my goodness, it's because you aligned with unconditional love. That's why. Okay, you have loved yourself and others, and in every situation, no matter what the outside appearances and circumstances may be here. And that's why you are attracting this in. That's why you're getting this miracle, because you aligned with the frequency and the vibration of unconditional love, meaning you have been going through your ego death and been choosing love in every situation, and choosing to make this heart-based decisions from your heart, from your higher self, from purity, from authenticity, from truth, right? And not let your ego and fear lead the way. What else? I heard something about that today as well, about fear. If you continue to allow fear to lead the way, or choose fear over love, you'll keep hitting dead ends. And keep losing abundance, losing in every area of your life. You'll continue to always seek and search and long and miss, and continue to feel sadness and anxiety and depression. Okay, if you continue to live in anxiety, live in fear, and continue to walk that path, right, you will not be in alignment with your truth, with your destiny. When you do take action from the heart, that's connected to your heart's true desires, family, your authentic self, your higher self, right? You are the road ahead is. Yes, there's always going to be something, right? But it will be more peaceful, more smooth. Everything will just fall into place, and everything will just be in alignment. That's how you know everything is in alignment. You'll know that everything's in alignment because you're going to be feeling good. Even though there may be some challenges, as you keep breaking patterns and ending cycles and paving the new way and going in the direction, that's calling you to stretch outside of your comfort zone, stretch outside the familiar. Even there are some challenges connected to that. There will always be a villain in every story that will try to tell you different, or plant seeds of doubt, or interfere, or create blockages in your life. But this is why the universe and the angels have been testing you, and you have been going through these trials and these challenges, so that you can be strong enough to not allow anything to interfere with your path, right? Not allow anything or anyone to get in the way of you moving towards your heart's desire, you truly believing in your gifts, in your abilities, having confidence in your dreams, right? And not being influenced by anything outside of you, or distracted by anything outside of you. I'm getting bodies of water here. When you follow your path that's meant for you, it feels good. You got to trust that the feeling that you feel, right? If it feels good to you, that's the way, family, okay? That's the way. But even if that way is scary and it's unknown to you, okay? But if you're being pulled in that direction, that's the way. You're being asked to connect with water, spend time near water, such as lake, rivers, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. That's why I was guided to take the day I took a really long shower. It was so warm, and I was picturing just a detox and a cleanse, and it just felt really good. So that's, if you can't get any water, take a long shower or take a bath, but try or listen to ocean sounds, the river, right? So that you can recharge your batteries, your star seeds. Some of you guys are Mintacon star seeds, which means you do need the water, family, for recharge. Okay. One of my big dreams and goals that I have is to one day move where there is water, bodies of water, or at least have a place where there is bodies of water that I can go to at any time. And anytime I'm called, the ocean calls my name, because I have family here and my granddaughter lives here. So moving somewhere where there is bodies of water, will pull me away from them. But that doesn't mean I can't have a place near water that I can go every once in a while, right? Spirit is saying, visualize your dream. Dream big and visualize your dream. Visualize, you're in beautiful manifestation energy, sorceress energy right now. Allow yourself to daydream and visualize, and it will be yours. You're being guided. You visualize it, and you're guided to take the action steps to make it become a reality for you. All you got to do is just follow your intuition and follow your guidance. As I said earlier, I have zero control. My ego has no say anymore, because yesterday I had all these plans, and then today I wake up and Spirit said, well, guess what's on the itinerary for today? Self-care day. So I just gotta laugh about it, because it's like, it's confirmation that my ego is not in charge anymore. And that's a win for me. I'm celebrating that, right? I'm in the energy of flow and unconditional love, rolling with the punches, and, riding the wave right now. I'm actually, even though this energy can be challenging for a lot of people that have not been following their intuition for a while, right? Sudden shifts, sudden changes, sudden endings, sudden beginnings. I'm personally, for me, I'm loving this energy, because these eclipses, this retrograde, and everything that's going on, equinox energy, all of it is trying to get us here, trying to get us to our manifestation, trying to align us with what's for our best and highest good. And as you saw in yesterday's reading, you saw what can happen. You saw what can happen when folks are resistant, when they don't listen to their intuition, when they don't follow their intuition, when they don't, move, when they're guided to move, right? And they just sit there being stubborn, hard-headed, controlling. You saw what happened. You definitely don't want the universe to drag you. Definitely not, because that is going to be horrific and uncomfortable. I'm literally seeing the universe grab this emperor that was sitting there with their arms crossed, like big man energy. Is that still, yeah, right here, like big man energy, arms crossed, right? Nope, not moving. And I'm literally seeing the universe grab this emperor by their cape there, by their robe, and like dragging them, and they're like kicking and screaming instead of just going with the flow, right? Instead of just allowing for the change to happen. And you definitely don't want that to happen, right? Can I have one more here? This beautiful energy. I'm actually did I hold all these three up? I'm actually want to hold all these three up one more time. Holding it up one more time, family. Look at this. Wow. This is the energy. This is the energy. Maintain this frequency. Hold this frequency, this vibration, by staying grounded, by staying focused. Okay. By choosing love, to see only love. Ask, what will love do? And how can I bring love into the situation? Also, what I heard in meditation, that's why Spirit wanted me to go within, because there was a lot of stuff they wanted to tell me. What I heard in meditation during this Mercury retrograde, you guys just totally saw my Virgo North Node, right now, of making sure that everything is straight here. I'm done with myself. Yeah, and look, I'm still messing with it. You guys have probably have noticed this about me for a while now. I also heard that during Mercury, our X retrograde shadow period, the chakra to focus on at this time is throat chakra. Throat. You still want to work on sacral because we're still in Pisces season. Throat chakra is an important chakra right now, and Archangel Gabriel as well. And I also heard Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel, and Raphael. And root chakra is every day anyway. So I just actually came out of a root chakra meditation, an Archangel Gabriel meditation, throat chakra. I also work with Archangel Metatron just now as well. So I'm not done with meditating. I wanted to get this reading out. But look, we have High Priestess energy here. Spirit says stop shuffling. We got what we needed from this deck. You have divine knowledge. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So you guys are high priestesses. For the masculines, you guys are high priests. Okay, you guys are Hierophant energy, high priests, shamans, prophets. Okay, spiritual healers and spiritual teachers. Spiritual gifts are unlocking. You guys are ascending. Okay, and that's beautiful. Yes, it is. What's under there? Go outside. Go ground your energy. Wow, how beautiful. Compassion, Kuan Yin. I was in a group chat with my friends today, and we were pulling some cards. And one of my friends, she says she got the Kuan Yin card, compassion. And I said Kuan Yin, and I responded with, that just happened. And I responded to her, that Kuan Yin's energy is such a yummy energy. It's so soothing, such a soothing energy of love and compassion. And look, there it is, compassion here, asking you to release judgments about yourself, right, and others, and focus on the love and light within everyone. And that's how you're manifesting this true love, because you're maintaining this energy of unconditional love. We got go outside here. You have been indoors for too long. Wow, interesting. Okay, so yeah, you're very much up there with spirit right now. Okay, that's why you're being asked to ground or work on your root chakra. We have the crescent moon here on her forehead, and the crescent moon on the high priestess forehead as well. Okay, so you're very psychic, you're very intuitive, highly sensitive. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. It's important that you connect with nature right now and get some fresh air as you're going through your endings, your transformation, your blossoming, and your blooming. I get fresh air every time I go to the gym and every time I walk Jack. So, but for some of you guys, it's important that you go for walks. If the weather's changing and it's better from where you are, to go for walks, okay, at this time. All right, let's see. Look at this. Ooh, beautiful energy. What else here for the collective for Thursday the 21st? I'm finally going to get my nails taken off on Friday. So thank you guys for tolerating it this long. For tolerating it with me this long, because I'm having to tolerate it by looking at it until then. I'm finally going to get them removed on Friday, so I don't have to deal with having to go get it done. I like getting my nails done. I just don't like the process of actually going and making the time for it and all of that, right? So it's gonna feel a lot better for me to just take them off temporarily, let them heal, let them breathe for a bit, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay, we have prosperity lies ahead here, and don't let the past hold you back. So the eclipses is coming in to South Node energy to put everyone on their destined path. North Node to help people to break cycles, patterns, limitations. I heard come out of fear, victim consciousness, and lack consciousness. Okay, so that we can come out of our comfort zone and make these changes, right, that we're being asked to make. And I feel like that's the energy. We're already doing that. Slowly. Remember, you're just getting started. You're blossoming. So be patient with the process. What else is the collective for Thursday the 21st? Time for healing. So we're healing right now. Balsamic moon. It's a healing time. Yes. Yes. Very much so. Especially with Archangel Michael protecting you all and removing situations from your life. Again, what I told my friend, that she's just now closing out a karmic cycle with somebody that's not meant for her anymore. She learned everything she needed to learn in that situation, and it's time to close it out so that she can attract in true love, right? What I told her, now the healing can commence and the transformation can occur, right? That person was blocking her blessings and slowing down her progress and her process, and the right person for you won't do that, right? They won't create energetic blocks in your life. They'll come and add to your life. So at the bottom of the deck, we have release negativity, Scorpio energy, so that you can, it's time to refocus your energy and your vibe. Take your energy back, or you or the person in your energy, okay? It feels like we saw this masculine energy. It feels like this masculine energy, is a very pessimistic and negative energy. They think about the worst case scenario, the worst possible, the shoe to drop on the other foot, and the what if, the what if it doesn't go right, all this negativity, all this pessimism. This person probably wants to quit the journey or quit whatever they're doing every other day. Saying here to have faith in your dreams, right? It's time to release negativity. This is full moon in Scorpio, and focus on what you do want. We talked about that in yesterday's reading. Picture and visualize your best life, your best day. I constantly visualize a bigger space where I can have, a better office space with better lighting. I just told you how I daydream and I fantasize about having a place somewhere where there's large bodies of water. These are the things the spirit wants you to focus on, these dreams of yours, right? Instead of all the limitations of all the ways that you feel like you won't be able to get to that dream. Because of whatever circumstances or whatever, situation that you're in right now currently, right? So it's like all of that lowers your vibration. Negative thinking and doubting creates blocks, slows down the progress, and kills the magic, family, okay? So all of this stuff already, but for some people that are new, I don't mind repeating it. Because sometimes we do need to repeat it and hear. Okay, I'm just going to do that. At the bottom of the deck here, we have balanced out spirituality and practicality. That's why I was guided to take a rest day today. I was like on super warp speed, massive action energy. I was talking all kinds of smack yesterday about all the things that I'm gonna do today. and it turns out the spirit had other plans for me. Spirit said, we're not gonna be just go. We're gonna go within, and we're gonna meditate, and we're gonna rest, and we're gonna take time out, to recharge your batteries. Okay. So especially now that you're closing a cycle, the divine and the universe is helping you to stay balanced. And we have a new romantic cycle, family. Yes. That's still here. You're ending one cycle that's not for you anymore and starting a new one. And this new one is going to bring in a lot of balance into your life. Pisces energy, Capricorn, and Libra. And look, oh, wow, not an accident that I talked about the eclipse coming up here in Libra, right? So partnerships is being balanced out, things being made right, okay? People are ending karmic lessons, karmic cycles, karmic partnerships to align with their true love. That's the energy. All right, let's see what else we got today. This tough guy energy being dragged. The I know it all energy. Look, being dragged, 5 of Cups. Right? A lot of that going on right now. That's why a time for healing is here. So we're going through endings. So a new beginning can take place. And that's painful. That's hard, especially when you get yourself, even if a situation is toxic, right? We get attached to that. It's a familiar. And it's like you're having to wean yourself off, you know, even though those people that are freeing themselves from the worst of the worst, they still go through a withdrawal period because, you know, it's something that they lived with for a while, right? But I, on top of that, alongside that, there's also a feeling of relief. There's the Emperor again. The Emperor just does not want to, the Emperor is not resting easy. The Emperor wants to make themselves known, like ready to take charge, ready to take action towards their wish fulfillment. Remember, we saw yesterday that Page of Swords had their eyeballs on their wish, on their ninth cup. Meanwhile, their whole world is crumbling down, but they were not taking their eyes off of their wish, right? They were not taking their eyes off of their wish, no matter what's happening around them. And it is that wish that was motivating this person, inspiring this person, helping this person to be strong and persevere, giving this person strength. It's this wish that this person wants so badly, right? This Emperor wants so bad. Look, eight of Pentacles. This is Pentacle energy. So interesting, because we have this Eight of Pentacles energy here on the boat, right? Because the boat is normally swords, or even wands energy could be boat energy. I've seen it in both cards here. But it's like this person here is finally moving towards their destiny. Come on! They're seeing the truth of their shadow. They've done some shadow work. There is judgment. And the moon here, okay? They have gone through an awakening. The truth, they're seeing the truth. They're facing their shadows. They've been doing some shadow work, okay? Look at where they're moving toward. This is what happens when you follow, right? Your intuition, your soul, your guidance, your heart. Look, this person in the middle of this Wheel of Fortune is holding on to their heart. And there's green here, okay? When you follow your heart, they're holding on to their chest here. When you follow your heart, look, you follow the light, you follow the sun, you let the universe, catch wind here. You're catching wind in your sails, right? And it's like, it's smoother. You're going to smoother waters. You're just flowing. You're just allowing by you just following your intuition. If I was talking about that in the beginning of the reading, how when you're in the flow, when you listen to your intuition, you're not in resistance energy. And the thing is, I was able to really allow myself to really rest today without feeling guilty or without feeling like I should be doing this, that, and the other instead. Which, when we fully surrender to the guidance, when we fully surrender to what Spirit is saying, it's like I heard Spirit very loud and clear, and it was a very clear message. Very clear message. I felt really like drained yesterday, right? You guys heard it in my voice. I even said it. I'm feeling tired today, which I don't know what I was thinking when I said, oh, massive action tomorrow, because Spirit was like, oh, no. You got to recharge, you got to recover, you got to rest. And I heard it so clearly. It's such a strong guidance from my intuition, from Spirit, from the angels, that I didn't even fight it. I didn't even resist it. I fully accepted that today was going to be meditation day and self-care day. And here I am, right? I'm better with one reading than I am with 4 a day, okay? My energy. So, and that's what I see happening. This person's being more flexible, more adaptable, allowing themselves to, again, right? They're releasing negativity, it looks like, with this bottom of the deck energy and moving towards, when you do that, after every ending, there's always a new beginning. There's a 10 here. When you do that, prosperity begins. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning. Look, planting a really good tree here with roots, planting a foundation. The Ace of Pentacles is just that. You plant that pentacle, right? And then you nurture it, you water it, you take action on it, right? You love on it, and then it grows into the 10 Pentacles. Wow, positive movement forward. Okay. Look at this energy. This energy, like I said in the beginning of the reading, will always be there, family. This energy will always be there, will always try to come in and distract you and tempt you away from your path, right? But it's like, that's what all these tests, these challenges, these trials and tribulations you've experienced in this old cycle here, passing all of these tests, so that when this true love, when this prosperity comes in, you don't fumble the bag. That you're gonna treasure it, honor it, cherish it, appreciate it, right? Receive it and handle it with care, handle it with love, okay? And that you're not gonna be tempted away, or you're not going to allow devil. And the reason why this masculine energy is getting so much karma, okay, that we saw, is because this energy received a gift from God, which was divine sacred love, okay? But then they allowed devil energy to come in and tempt them away from it. So that's why they got a lot of karma for it, okay? What do you think happens when God gives you a beautiful gift? A beautiful gift, right? Of it's like this. It's like you were sent to this person as a part of your mission. What's your mission? Your mission was to love this person. So if this person was trying to poke you, provoke you, and try to get the monster out of you, and try to, do all the things, right, to make you look like or turn into the people that this person was used to being, by, doing the absolute most to bring out the worst in you, so you can prove this person right, that there is no true love, that there is no body that they can trust, right? You did none of those things. You did none of those things to prove this person, right, that this person didn't believe in true love, because they've had one bad situation after another. They never felt safe. And then you come in, and this person did all the things to get you to turn into this monster, that they're these people that they're used to, these karmics that they're used to, right? But your only mission was to love this person. That's all you did. It's like you received the assignment from God. God said, your mission is to go and unconditionally love this person. And that's what you did. You unconditionally loved this person, even though this person did the most. This person shitted on it, right? They fumbled it. They wrecked it, okay? A wrecking ball on the whole thing. What do you think the divine was happy about that? No, you get horrific karma when you go against what the divine has when you go against your soul's purpose, or your soul's guidance, or what the divine, the plan for your life that the divine has for you, okay? And that's what this person did. This person it's like a huge disrespect to the divine, what this person did, right? Disrespected the divine. And it's interesting, because this person may have been somebody that may have once upon a time said to you that they're God fearing, they fear God. Now we see why, because this person plays too much with the divine, right? We see how this person was why I don't fear God at all, right? and I wonder why that is, because I'm in alignment, right, with the divine, right? I am in alignment with God's plan for me. I don't go against it. So I know what that's like to not not make the best choices for myself. And I know where that landed me. That's what I mean. Like, when you operate from a place of fear, you should have no fear, because fear is a trap of the ego. God doesn't want you to fear him or her or whoever God is to you, right? So, and it's like, those are the ones that you got to watch out for the most when they say stuff like that, right? That's just my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion about that saying, okay? But you got to tread carefully around people that talks like that, because there's a reason they're saying that, right? What are they hiding under the hood that they're so afraid of God about, So God doesn't want you walking around in fear. That's devil energy, okay? Because if you are doing the right thing and you're operating from a place of morals, values, and integrity, from your sacred truth, from authenticity, from light, right? Then then you know that you're divinely guided, you're divinely protected, that you have nothing to fear. Fear is a root chakra blockage and an imbalance, okay? God wants you to live in peace, or whoever God is to you. Your most high, your ancestors, your divine, whoever you pray to, right? Your higher self wants you to be in peace, not to be in fear. What else here? Everybody has their own point of view around that. So I never understood it. And now I know why. It's been revealed to me why that is. What else here for Thursday, the 21st? Crown chakra. So again, huge awakening here. Huge awakening. Right? We've got 2 sevens. Standing your ground and speaking your truth here. We have angelic frequency energy. Okay, going through an enlightenment, breakthroughs. You're probably receiving miracles. We have here Mother Mary receiving miracles at this time. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. This right here confirms that. When you see crown chakra, you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of angel numbers. You think of something, it comes about. You're manifesting really fast. That's why Spirit said to go outside and ground your energy. Okay, that's why the divine is telling you to go ground right now, because you're up there with Spirit. Okay, there's a lot of enlightenment here. Okay, we have grace and beauty and serenity, oneness with all, divinity, selfless realizations, understanding, and enlightenment is taking place. Breakthroughs. We have another 7 here. Yeah, there's the Tower. Oh my goodness. And then here is the Temperance card and the 4 Wands. So standing your ground. Standing your ground. This is standing up for yourself, standing up for your truth, standing up for what you want, for what you believe in, not letting anyone or anything get in the way or interrupt your path. You know the direction you got it, you're receiving it. Emotional loss wanted to actually jump. I split the deck and it was the split the deck energy, and now it's here. 5 of Cups energy. Somebody's going through some kind of huge breakthrough right now, a huge awakening that comes from a loss. This awakening has led this person or you to walk away from a situation, right? Somebody is longing and missing and out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Losing an emotional connection, or something or someone that they hold dear to their heart, but also struggling financially as well. And that's what's leading somebody to their awakening. Yeah, moving on. 6 of Swords. We're moving on from this. We're moving on from conflict and defeat. Yeah, family, when you do the right thing and you walk the righteous path and you walk, and the path of light and love and unconditional love, you really don't have anything to fear, That's why I said tread lightly and carefully around energies that speaks fear into their existence and into their life, right? And talks about God in that way, I'm like, God wants the best for us, wants us to win in life, right? Your higher self or the higher power that you connect with, not pain, but this is needed for us to sometimes to experience life, is to experience stuff like this, right? Because we can't ignore the fact that in life we have ups and downs, and we attach ourselves to things so much, like people or even material things here. Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. And it's like there's a knowing that everything is connected. There's a shift here that's happened in someone's identity, where because they experienced some kind of loss, it's like, I guess how I'm seeing this is, like, for me personally, I've experienced so much loss in my life, family, that I'm no longer attached to anything at all. I'm not attached to people. I'm not attached to things, and it comes from having the enlightenment, the awakening, right? That attachment is ego, and somebody is going through some kind of an ego death here as they're experiencing loss. And it is a time for healing. What else we have here? Wow. Yeah. Pain. There's the Emperor again at the bottom of the deck, moving forward, closing out a cycle, moving towards their wish again. Accelerated motion. Eight of Wands energy, moving fast. So we have, that's why that healing card is here. A time for healing is here. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. So processing through this transition here that's taking place. Right? Somebody got the memo. Somebody got the message from the divine. Somebody's also getting a lot of divine help, a lot of divine assistance. Right? The crown chakra is the awakening. The chakra of awakening is enlightenment. Somebody's receiving enlightenment due to this loss. Heartache and loss. Let's clarify that. But we are coming out of it. We're moving to karma waters. That's why this true love, expect the miracle, unconditional love is here. It's like align with that. Stay in that vibration. A lot of healing and a lot of patience. Things are closing out right now. Just go within. Work on your heart chakra, sacral chakra as well. Heart chakra, sacral chakra. You would think that somebody that talks like that and says that they're spiritual, right? That, that they are walking the righteous path, because possibly what they mean by that statement is that they understand karma very well, and they understand, that, when you go against the will of the divine here for you, you may be faced with, judgment day, right? Maybe faced with some karma. I mean, however way a person wants to word it, right? It's like, again, the crown chakra represents the divine. It represents the divine. And there's someone here, right, that may have, that's probably why I'm even bringing this up, that may have felt that way or thought that way or spoke that way in their life. And now they're seeing the repercussion of that, the consequences of that. Because instead of really walking by faith, their faith that they had, in God, when speaking like that, they went against that. Even though they felt that way, right? So they went against, their own belief systems. But it's like, this is the kind of energy that awakens people. This was meant to happen. This was somebody being cracked open. This is what actually puts somebody back on the right path. Even if you feel the pain for a little while, it's temporary, right? It's temporary. It's not a loss, it's alignment. It's how you see it. It's how you see it. It's not a loss, it's alignment. And I think that statement comes from religion, if I'm correct. Comes from religion. And everybody knows their religion, there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of control, and there's a lot of fear that's placed in these different types of religions. It's an institution, right? Oh, wow. We have the King of Wands here. Tell me about this emotional loss, this Five of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's why this person is moving cautiously. Moving cautiously now. Right? Where again, with this belief system, I don't know why I keep going to that. They're treading cautiously now. Because somebody learned a very valuable lesson. They have a goal, the dream. They have they have their eyes on the end goal. This is them delivering the pentacle or receiving the pentacle. But the only thing with this Knight of Pentacles is this horse is not moving. This horse is not moving. So, can I have one more for emotional loss? Yeah, fear. They're treading carefully. They're guarded. They're, again, paranoid, suspicious, negative energy here. They want to rush in and seize the opportunity, right? They want to talk. But they have been through, again, I guess that's just this person that makes these kinds of statements, right? They've been through, they got to feel, it's like they manifested a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like the Nine of Wands, they're hanging in there, they're not giving up, they're persevering, but this person has a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, okay? It's like fight, flight, and freeze. This person has gone through some trauma. They're guarded. Or I'm getting that this person is moving towards somebody that is guarded, as you can see. And remember I said that earlier, that this Emperor is stubborn. That even though you don't trust this person, because this person caused a lot of emotional upheaval in your life and heartache and loss, right? That they know they're going to have to be steady with you. They're going to have to be consistent. They're going to have to, show you and prove to you that, they could be trusted. Heartache and loss. Clarify this. We have Nine of Cups. Healing. The heart. Emotional fulfillment is coming in. There's a lot here that's being released from the heart right now as we speak. A weight. Whatever shadow, whatever was buried, whatever was hidden is coming up to the surface, so you can release it at this time. Or the person in your energy. And allow for that to happen. As you can see, we have moon energy, which is eclipse energy. Which is eclipse energy here. And the eclipse is going to help to clean this up, to finally put an end to this. Whatever weight that you've been feeling, whatever weight you've been carrying, this is emotional exhaustion. From this forgiveness work that you're doing, from this healing work that you're doing, it's exhausting. This healing journey, the heart healing. So continue doing sacral chakra healing, feminine energy, and continue doing heart chakra healing as well. I'm having cups here and this Pisces Cancer energy, which is sacral. Look at this energy that's coming in. Tell me here about one more for this Nine of Cups for heartache and loss. The Sun, family. You're being freed from this. You're being freed from this. This person got an enlightenment. They got an enlightenment. Yeah, you're being freed from this. The Sun represents freedom and recovery and healing. You're blossoming and blooming. You're just getting started. A brand new beginning here. Happiness and joy. You're getting your wish. It's like your heart's not going to be broken anymore. It is a time for healing now. The Sun is here. Solar plexus energy. Inner child. Childlike energy and playful energy. The Sun does rule the heart. which is Leo energy. This is purity for the white horse. This is freedom. You're freeing, the universe is freeing you from this pain. Once and for all. It's the end of pain. Spirit, what angel? Clarify this heartache and loss here. Clarify this heartache and loss. Yeah, that's because you're look, Archangel Michael's here. That's because you're releasing judgment. Angel of independence, freedom. Then I just said that. Freedom here. Okay, with the white horse, there was a brick wall behind this white horse that you're breaking through. Spiritual growth, light, the sun. Enhanced pineal gland, crown chakra, third eye, wisdom and exploration. I help open the door to freedom in all areas of life through spiritual enlightenment and the discovery of truth. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Michael. Oh my goodness. Didn't I say? Yes, you're free from this pain. We have Archangel Michael, defender and protector of the earth, helping you to give you the strength right here to do this healing work. This archangel reveals the truth, restores your faith. Faith is being restored. Reassurance, gives you reassurance, strength, courage, resolve, cutting cords. Call on me when you feel afraid, lonely, or in despair, or are in need of courage and protection and trust. And then we have Angel of Mercy. You're being freed from this pain, or this person is being freed from this pain. It's like you get mercy now. You get mercy. You learned your lesson. You got your enlightenment. The 90% of transformation comes from just the awareness, awakening alone, right, of your stuff. Forgiveness, end estrangement, alignment, release the pain, solutions, peaceful compromise. I help you to forgive past wrongs, to help to clear energetic blocks and transmute the negative with the violet flame. So yes, family, the healing work is working. I want to know who this is. Clarify this heartache and loss. Three of Swords. Who is this? Four of Wands. So this is your twin flame, divine counterpart. Maybe both of you guys. It could be seen 11-11 as well. We got 2 9s here, by the way. Maybe both of you guys here. Because we have 2 people. We have 2 people on this card. Both of you guys are being freed from this pain. And you guys are going to be able to compromise and work together. You got a victory and a success coming in. Recognition, rewards and recognition from the divine, from your spirit team, from your ancestors. Okay? And I feel like this person is no longer looking at the things that they believed in before, and with such a limited, one-minded, one-track mind, in the box, limited perspective. They're learning all the different perspectives around something, how their belief system, or what they thought. Because who fears God or the divine or whoever, is God to them, and then still acts, still sins and still does the things here that God would not be so happy about, right? And sometimes I feel like that's what this person really wanted to feel, really wanted to believe in, really wanted to operate like, right? But a lot of times I feel like people just say stuff like that so that they can come off sounding like they're a good, decent person, righteous person. It's how sometimes they manipulate and con people into thinking that they're godly or spiritual. But behind the scenes, this person is doing some grimy, shady, nasty stuff. Hurting innocent people, treating people unfairly, not from a place of human decency, morals, values, and integrity. And this is the lesson that this person learned. Words are very powerful, right? So when you say stuff like that, the divine is hearing you. That God that you're afraid of is listening to you and watching you. So things are stabilizing. Things are going to be stable here with the 4 of Wands. This is like a solid, strong foundation. We're finally, gonna work together here. And it's exactly what I said. You've been through so much loss. Clarify 5 of Cups one more time. This could also be somebody's coming out of some kind of living situation, marriage, or commitment, okay? The 3 of Swords, a third-party situation. They're moving towards their 9th cup. Remember, this Emperor had their eye on the 9th cup ever since yesterday. Freeing themselves. And moving towards stability, moving towards their true twin flame, their true love. Clarify emotional loss one more time. 8 of Wands. There's the 8 of Wands twice. So coming out of this energy, receiving a lot of healing energy being sent to this person or you. A lot of communication coming in or travel. I feel that this is the arrows of love. The romantic stirrings of your heart has propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Wow, how beautiful. Yeah, there's the offer. There's the invitation. This person has received enlightenment. They have received enlightenment. They're releasing negativity and walking by faith now. True faith. This person didn't know what to believe in the past. They may have been raised religious, right? But I don't know if it really resonated with this person. They were just conditioned and programmed and taught to believe what they were taught to believe. But with this crown chakra here, this person has gone through a spiritual awakening. So they're seeing things different from a broader perspective. They've gotten enlightened. Yeah, as I said, I can't make this stuff up. As I said that. Look at that. They got enlightenment. They are enlightened. Okay? My mother tried to raise me Catholic. My mother had several different religions, actually, that she tapped into or dabbled into. But the one that stood out to her the most or stuck the most, my mother even practiced Buddhism for a little bit, was Catholic religion. Even though her mother, my grandmother, was a Christian. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's maybe you guys will know. You guys can put it in the comments below. My grandmother was the Christian that, remember I said about the religion and the rules, right? The Christian that wasn't allowed to wear makeup or pants or ever cut their hair. And, she prayed on her knees, of course, with a veil over her head. And I remember my grandmother my entire life. She never wore pants, never wore makeup, never cut her hair. My grandmother, when I was little, I lived with my grandmother. My mother abandoned me and left me with my grandmother for years before she ever came back for me. And when I was little, I grew up with my grandmother taking me to church with her, in her Christian religion. And it was the Word of God. We went to go listen to the Word of God. And the pastor would read from the Bible, and it was pleasant and it was nice. But I remember that rule. And but my mom was never really into that. My mom, went off on her own and did her own thing. My aunts went off on their own and did their own thing. Nobody really, in my grandmother's children, ever really followed that religion, except for my grandmother's younger daughter, which is my aunt. And I don't know what specific Christianity this is. Maybe you guys will know in English in America. But my mother till this day, she's still in this she looked at me funny, is what I'm saying, when I pulled out my cards in front of her. And but she accepts it and supports it now. She actually wants me to pull cards for her now. She understands what I'm doing is not, what the conditioning and the programming, what the stigma, what the, what people that are ignorant or not taught properly, what they think it is, right? So it really is about your intention and what you believe in, right? and who you pray to and who you call in and who you connect with, just like any divination tool, you know. And it's like the programming and the conditioning that somebody was in here that's been broken, right? That's been broken. Now this person is paving their own way. They're choosing their own path here. Yeah, they've gone through a complete transformation, spiritual transformation, death of the old, you know, death of the old versions of themselves. Look at this. Remember, we started with the deck with standing one's ground, right? Standing one's ground here, okay? And then we have the Five of Cups right here, emotional loss. We're standing up and we're fighting now. We're fighting for what we want, for what we believe in. Even if that means we're going to walk this, you know, a lot of people are not going to be happy. We're going to leave a lot of people behind. You know, we're walking our own path here. This person has gone through an entire purification process with its death card and went through a complete enlightenment. So when I went through my spiritual, and none of those, so but my point of telling you guys that story is, I didn't resonate. I went along with it, and I found my way. I dabbled into I got to know and learn about several different religions. My ex-husband's mother is Muslim, his father's Hindu. I went to both temples, both churches, you know, and I honored and cherished and respected their belief systems, and I embraced it, and I have an open mind. I welcomed it. It was interesting to learn about all of these different religions, but none of it really like resonated with me. You know, other than when I went through my spiritual awakening and I found myself and I came back home to myself, to what's authentic and true and real for me. When I went through, you know, the devastation and the despair and the grief and the loss and the heartache and the endings in my life, one after the other, you know, the losing of everything. And I was at a really dark place, dark night of the soul. That's when the angels introduced themselves to me. I'm gonna get emotional. It's like that's when I prayed and my prayers were answered. I was guided. Miracles unfolded before my eyes. Mother Mary's one of my ascended masters. Master Jesus is one of my ascended masters. I have the goddesses, the gods, the angels, right? It's like they all showed up for me. You know, and it's just so much more to it than what, you know, specific institutions and organizations would like for you to like for you to believe that there's only this one way, right? And taking a little bit out of everything, you know, that you learn as you move along in your life, and you sit with it, reflect on it, and see what's true to you, to your heart. Look, another image of somebody holding their heart. What's true to you? What's true to your heart, right? What resonates with you? What feels good to you? And then move in that direction. You know, it's like I've seen miracles. Expect a miracle unfolding for me. Once I started going through my awakening and started to align my will to the will of the divine, I saw the divine as something much bigger than what I was taught to believe and think about. And that's what this enlightenment, this awakening will reveal to you. Reveal to you the truth. That the universe is vast. And that the angels are powerful. And that God, right? I read the Bible, all of that. And that God sends his angels, right? His warriors to help you. You know, and every time I pray and I ask for help and I ask for guidance with this awakening, I receive it. I receive the help and the guidance for my children. We have experienced miracles unfold in our lives since this awakening process is taking place. And it all started for me when I started to see the truth, when I went through my losses, deep emotional loss, right? And normally that's when it's either near-death experience or some kind of major loss is one of the things that activates the spiritual awakening in someone. And for me it was love. It was a loss that I've been through many loves and losses in my lifetime, but this one love was different. Hit me different. Felt different from beginning to end. It felt different. And even though I was put through this roller coaster ride with this specific person, I knew and I felt that there was something special, unique, and different about it. Because I was not, this person didn't bring out the worst in me like every other relationship did. No matter what this person did, all that I ever wanted to do was to love this person. Not get mad, not get spiteful, not get revengeful, not get angry, not get, not come out of character, I just stayed in my heart the entire time. And that was different for me. Because I didn't have that experience with any other relationships that I had before. It felt different. It felt soul-based. It felt spiritual. I started to make changes in my life during that relationship. I started to meditate, read more books. That connection just brought me deeper into my soul, into my spirit, into spirituality during. So when it ended, that's when I felt like a part of me. It was different feeling that I've ever felt in my life. Like a part of me was gone. And I never felt that before. It's like I came into union with this person and I felt whole. Something I've never felt before. Probably something that I was always seeking and searching outside of me for, right? And then the divine removed him and I was empty. It's like my heart stopped. But I was still alive. I was still moving in my life in a very numb. But it felt like my heart wasn't beating anymore. And I was out. Lights out. And that's when I was flooded with angels. Angel numbers. I felt peace all of a sudden. This was all happened right before I went into the dark night. The dark night kicked in when truth was revealed to me about what was really going on during the time I was, and right after. That's when I was shoved into the dark night of the soul and the death process started. It was intense, but it's like, it brought me back home to myself because during this period of apart, I found my way back to me. Wholeness within myself. And found my way. Found myself. Found my way. Found found my faith. Reconnected with the divine and God, whatever that is to me, for me personally. And my whole life changed. Trauma healed from trauma, anxiety gone, depression gone. All the things that I was tied to, my identity to, that I valued. All of the things that I see clearly now, that I used outside of myself to feel myself temporarily, or to feel good, or to mask whatever pain I was feeling, to numb, escape, avoid, distract. All of that's gone. It's a very whole and pure feeling, and that's this crown chakra activation. It's like you see clearly, you feel things clearly. You go from a 3D superficial materialistic world to a more supernatural way of living. Spirituality is my lifestyle. It's my life. It's not just what I do. It's who I am. And it's who I've always been. But there were the trauma, the disconnect, the blocks, the conditioning, the programming, the wounds, right? That kept me away, or I was just like straight away from it. And anyways, so I'm just gonna pull the last message here, and I don't know, share your stories below with me, how there's more to it than that. This is just a brief story time. This is just a brief kind of overview of how, you know, so this person was sent to me by God, by the divine, as a huge catalyst to bring me back home to myself, to retrieve fragments of my soul, to heal from ancestral karma, my inner child. This person, you know, kind of like brought out the shadow, the things that I needed to look at within myself that I was running from, the emotions that I needed to face, to heal from everything. This person's, the heartache and loss and emotional loss that I experienced was what led me to this in my life. It led me to my purpose, to everything. And I even told him this. I said, even my name, the name of the infinite love, 1111, came to me when I was driving right after, I think it was 2018, 2019, around that time frame, right after it ended, right after I experienced the loss. It was a huge, strong message from the divine that this love is infinite. A love I never felt before in my entire life. A love that transformed and changed my life. That was a catalyst to the deep healing I went through and my spiritual awakening. I'm in gratitude for that. Whether I end up with this person eventually or not, family, that's not the point. The point is that this love changed my life. It was the beginning stages of this deep healing work that brought light and happiness and peace, abundance, prosperity, balance, my purpose, the angels, the divine, into my life, into my world. And I'm grateful for that. Like that saying says, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never have loved at all. Some people never get to experience this kind of love in their life. You know, and for that alone, I'm grateful. I remember one time, I think it was in 2021, I sent him a message saying, I said a few things, but I remember saying, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I know that I'm going to love you forever, and I'm okay with that. And I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful that I got to experience this in this lifetime. When I look back and I look at all the other relationships that I had in my life, not one single one of those relationships changed and transformed my life in this way or helped me to heal in this way. All of them in my past, yes, they served their karmic purpose, but they all made me worse, not better. They just added to my trauma, right? And even though the way that this person handled things and the way that they did things was very hurtful, and you know, I would say it did add to my trauma the way things unfolded. It was the last sword that I needed, right? The last out of the 10 swords, it was the last sword that I needed. That was really going to be the one that's going to have me rise as a phoenix, the rebirth energy, the one that I felt the most, the hardest, the deepest. I didn't realize I could love somebody that deep in my life other than my children. You know, I thought I loved pretty deep and pretty hard in my past. But now I know the difference between attachment, codependency, and true love. That's what I learned on this journey. The same thing that this person is learning. I learned what true love is. I learned what unconditional love is, because no matter what, this person did, I sat on my bed in despair begging God, please, 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 please take him out of my heart. Please, I don't want to love him anymore. Please, get rid of him. I don't want him in my energy. I don't want to love him. This was when I was in bad shape, right? I begged God to please make me unlove this person based on what this person did, right? But I still couldn't. Explain that, right? Explain that. So finally, eventually, I just ended up accepting what is and stopped resisting what my heart was feeling, what my heart wanted. And I just allowed the love to just live instead of just trying to kill it and unkillable and unkillable in feeling. It's interesting because every single person that I ever thought that I loved in the past, that I thought I loved hard, I feel nothing for them. It's indifference. I feel no anger, no love, nothing, and it's like, that was not true love, right? That was not unconditional love. So that was not meant for me, because in my heart of heart, my whole life, all I've ever wanted that I felt in my heart was true love. And I got to experience that. I got to feel it. I got to taste it. I got to feel it. And I got to experience it. And that's a huge blessing already as it is. I'm going to pull you guys the last message here. This is a very long one. Look at that. New life, family. New life. Blooming and blossoming. Right here. Sun card. What else, Spirit? What is the message? Yin energy of receptivity. Be here and now. You stay in yin energy for the feminines, because it's coming to you. The feminine principle of receptivity. Letting someone else make the first move. Gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. Oh yeah, it's coming, all right. 9 of Cups. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. So again, this is what this is. Consciously observe, right? This person's actions towards you. It's coming towards you. It's coming towards you. Remember, you must make space for miracles. Expect a miracle to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper. And you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Your relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. Let the masculine here is getting ready to come towards you. 8 of Wands. They are coming to you, family. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. I want to read New Life real quick, because that's the energy. That's 39. That's right here. It's a quick message, this one. They are coming to you. Got 8 of Wands twice. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, and a breath of fresh air. Life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from the trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. Right here, expect a miracle. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for for seeing your dreams come true. Have faith in your dreams. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm and let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Ooh, we like that. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Yes, you're getting the happiness. You're getting everything here. This is a card of celebration and rejoicing and reunion, okay, and getting together. It's the end. The angel of mercy was here. Archangel Michael is here, right? Light is here. Freedom is here. It's the end of pain once and for all. And this is beautiful. And I love you all so much. Thank you for, if you guys are still here, you guys stayed around for story time. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your love, for your support, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and for scheduling your personal reading with me. And I really enjoyed sharing that with you all. And thank you so much for listening and for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. God bless you. And Namaste, family. Much love. Until next time.